tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Golden Gophers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bulls offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right?
025 and hello, friend.
Yeah. Hey, D. Thanks for being here early. May have to reset this one, though. Sorry. Oh, no, we good. Okay. Uh-oh. Going with the University of Buffalo Bulls.
Oh. What happened?
I'm not sure. Yeah, we good now. I'm not sure what's going on initially. All right. Cooking with gas now.
You know, physicality, like all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team.
Yeah, it was buffering on my end. Even though I could hear you or see you, it was buffering on my end.
These guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was sorry to see that. Yeah, it's starting off good though. It happens, you know, especially when you're outside trying to stream.
He'll give it to the back. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
You know where you know your vicinity to towers and stuff. Sometimes. Just cell towers.
They're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Can't get him to the ground.
There you go, baby.
Keep this drive moving by picking
Bull
up
rush.
the first down. They have
Bull
it
running.
36.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game.
Oh, it's some smoking from Canada. That happened every year now, don't it? Seem like. This is like California with the wildfires every year. Oh, there we go.
Big pickup on the ground, knocked out at the 28-yard line.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. He said it makes the whole
Oh, okay.
Like he is the bell cow.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. Hope everybody's gonna be. Hope nobody lose their life or anything or property. Oh, appreciate that, D.
The Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
About that one. Yeah, let's switch it up. It's not too much better. Yeah.
Dropping back. It's
I just realized
I don't want to do that.
So, that too was the problem. Forgot to turn it off.
Oh, okay.
Athletic ability, playing some man
Well,
coverage. A lot of times those guys
hopefully
don't
next
play
time it be better for you.
They get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy.
Now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
And swatting it to the ground.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Yes. Oh yeah. What was that? Snow?
Couldn't connect on first
Come on,
down.
Snow.
Just realized too late.
It's complete. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is
Who was
because
that
they
over there?
know he's a big
McMillan?
Pick
Come on,
up
McMillan.
$1
There you go. Gotcha.
He's got it. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see
Yeah, we got to get it in there, though.
this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the
maybe.
quarterback, the pitch, all taken
there we go.
away. Nowhere to
There
go
we
with
go.
the...
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Yeah. TD Bills.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, trickery! He'll try to run it in. And it's not going to work. They tried to trick him out of 2 points, and they'll get nothing in like it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking
We'll get
for
it back.
some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Minnesota's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Guys, take a second and think about Buffalo defensive players. Remember Khalil Mack? Well, last year, Sean Doak and Red Murdoch led the NCAA in tackles. David, why does it seem like some schools just have that as part of their identity?
It's just fun. They just find those undersized guys that hunt, that play football, that play with aggressiveness. And to have the #1 tacklers in college football on your defense, A, that means you played a lot of snaps. B, that means you got a couple of dudes.
Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. To the air, it's Roberson. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He lets it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Wants to adjust the pattern. On the option. He'll toss it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Great job by the back on the option.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Quickly complete. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give is to Taylor. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The throw. Finds his tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Quickly to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. on special teams.
And what a nice job by the punt returner. First thing he does, secures the catch, and you can tell.
To the house.
He reads his blocks really well, turns on the afterburners all the way to the end zone. Special teams coming.
Oh, it's a fake, headed for the end zone. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
Buffalo 19, Minnesota 0.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from
You're
inside
up
his own
huge, so
5.
not to worry.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. He tries to take the top off. Pulls in the deep ball. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And this defense doing a really good job with situational football. Both drives last drive.
Yeah, trying to get these boys the business.
Forcing a 3rd and long. You bring on the pass rushers. You get after them in a predictable situation.
On 3rd down, going up top. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Blitz him like crazy.
It's not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
And they're like a good blitz.
And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. Touchdown, Buffalo! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing.
Second house call in a row.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, look at this. The kicker's going to run it. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with it.
Medical bills will pile up all those house calls. Yeah. Go the 2. Good.
Yes, sir. Three times the charm. A little trickery.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
All right, so it is the same play you've been trying to work on.
Oh yeah, I like that play.
on the move. And he was
When it hit like that, it looks so beautiful.
Wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolute.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Give to the back. The ball pops out. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
And that was a safe call. That was the right call, too.
Or aggression or just a fortuitous
put that ball back in the air.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game.
Can I get a third in a row?
They were able to jump on
one
top
more.
of that.
One more.
He gets a block.
Not this one. Safety. Oh, I didn't get the safety? Oh, okay.
Man. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the
That's what happens sometimes when you gamble. Yeah, let's try to get out of here.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
That's what I shouldn't do. Oh, did I get a I got a delay game? Oh, that's a safety game. They ain't give me a safety?
Quarterback has to have
okay.
command in those situations.
Ooh, all right, let's try to get out of here still. No safety?
Deep in your own territory. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is
gotta get out of here,
take a
boys.
shot here.
Come on.
Wants to throw. It's Roberson. Fakes to grab. And the
there you go. Get out of there.
Yeah. Chain links to move the sticks.
Come on, let's get out of there. Let's get a touchdown for the halfway. They killed this.
Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah,
ain't nobody open.
Shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm.
Right.
That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going
What we got?
Put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
All right. They got to know where I'm going.
They'll try to pick up the
Oh, yeah.
through the air.
Tight end.
He's got it down the...
Oh, my bad. I ain't had to go right there.
And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. They'll immediately call timeout.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
All right. I wanted to snow in August.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's not
snow in August. Oh!
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They were licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incompletions when these guys have been trying to play throw and catch.
Oh, yeah. They was ready for it. They knew exactly where I was going.
Here comes the option.
Take that, though.
Got the 1st down and more. He's down to the 38-yard line.
That's possible.
Get in with that run game.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Oh!
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Oh, I can't dance that. That's college, that's right.
How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
See where we at?
What happened there?
I just messed up. I didn't. I wanted to run the quarterback. I didn't want to run the. I was upset. I wanted to run the quarterback. Oh, they gave me a delay? I will take that.
Snap off in time.
Just going to make me have more yardage, that's all. Let me lock in.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
This is a touchdown
Time
right here.
dwindling away as they try to put points on the board
Let's
right before the half. To throw, it's
Come on, y'all.
Roberson.
Uh-oh.
Looking deep.
Oh, no. Oh, why did I do that? That was double coverage.
He took a shot on the
I lucked up with that one.
Couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here.
Not bad, y'all.
Go to Kevin Connors in
That
our
was double
halftime
coverage.
update.
Guys, it is hard to beat
Let me see it right
Minneapolis
there.
when that town is buzzing as it is today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Bulls will kick it away to start the second half.
That was a pretty return. Well, I wish they showed that whole thing again.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot.
There you go.
Nice job
Pick
by
him
the
up,
kickoff
throw him
team.
down.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
That's a good
Minnesota
shot.
offense is headed back
Don't get
onto
upset.
the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something.
Playing football, right?
Confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind.
Oh, goodness.
Out of space. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31.
Snuck that one in there.
Get the cash up dollar bait fire.
They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake.
Oh,
Now to throw.
there you go.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oftentimes with
There's
play
enough
action,
food on
you're
that
asking
one.
the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be
They
tough.
played that perfectly.
The Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Watch that tight. Oh, running back.
Got it behind the line. It's Taylor. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Here comes the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Yet another punt
My
on the
comments
way.
subscribe and share.
String stays loose. He's been busy.
I was wondering when the sack was coming.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
Needed that too.
We are now rocking.
Kill that drive.
Welcome.
They'll crank up this drive from
And
the
don't break.
30-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. A little too anxious.
Oh,
on
man,
that
one snap.
offensive
Oh,
line.
it was
That'll
false
be a false
start. Come on, 73.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Here we go. Do the show. Right. White 53.
He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, snap.
And the defense backs him up, making the tackle in the backfield.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Yeah.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Oh.
Got his man. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Looking to throw at Lindsey. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Big man.
No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line.
Yeah. The big guy got the ball.
Yeah.
Offense can do. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
And the Bulls are threatening on 1st and goal. Making side adjustments here.
Get set.
The option look. Now the pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
He'll try to tack on one more. Back to throw.
Wonderful TD.
He's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection.
Thanks, Steve.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
All right. 2 points again.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Trickery again.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll do it himself. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from the 50. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Running back searching for a hole.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble the offense jumped on.
The Bulls will try to convert on 4th down. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary.
I think everyone is enjoying the game thus far. As there's another TV.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Got his man downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some...
It's a running room. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. He's taking a deep shot. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee.
Maybe if I scored enough, but
just not enough about today.
I wouldn't get it back either. 42.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
The Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football, but they're not giving anything up, and another great job that time in coverage.
Just outside the red zone, if they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And this one...
Comment, subscribe, and share.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
And the Golden Gophers have pushed it inside the 20. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. And the...
Support the stream. Click the cash $1 vote fire.
Ball game, folks.
To get that ball back.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
You are now rocking with the best. Welcome,
Nah, they retained the ball. They didn't lose it.
Outclassed. The ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in.
Oh, yeah. Donut.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Had to do that for Buffalo, the Bulls. Yeah. Well, thank you, D. I'll be back in a minute with another one. But I appreciate you coming through.
Horns were up today.
Yeah, the Bulls. They got some cool colors too, like those colors.
Yeah. Pleasure.
Alright everyone, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
For watching. Like, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, comment, subscribe and share. Victory hand, medium light skin tone.